Actually, very much. Oh, I can't breathe. Badly. I'm actually verse 25. This is the most weirdest perp shit I've ever seen. Please look. Why don't you just eat the window down? No. See? The red and black interior. That's why he left the damn thing open. Yep. That's what I had to see. Oh, it's cold, so my asthma's bothering me. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a minute to breathe. All the perps came in the whole conversation. The guy was like, yo, you're home doing nothing? You making money? Yeah. He's like, I got paid in 2 weeks. I'm like, you fucking perps. Giving yourself away. I couldn't record. It was full in there. With kids that scream and scream and scream. So they just want me to have a headache all day. And I'm not screaming at kids. That's weird. So I'm going to not record them either. That's weird too. Here we go. More camouflage. I'm definitely ordering a coat with camouflage. I saw one. Yeah, I'm going to check to see if it's my size. And then I'm going to order it. So fuck them. Anyways. So I know what's voodoo witchcraft that happened to me 2 days ago. Thursday. Out of the blue, I had like cramps, bad. 5 o'clock in the morning. And I was sleeping so good. So, you know, to me that means that, you know how they like to, there's a red car, they like to disturb your sleep in any way. It hasn't worked because I have a sound machine. So I've been sleeping good. So I figure I definitely wasn't dehydrated. I drink a lot of water every day. So it wasn't that. And then I saw Voodoo Smurf, so he's angry too. So that makes sense.
Always overbooking and double booking the point.
Anyway. We get to my destination and chillax. Oh. Ooh. I just saw my stupid neighbor. Oh, look at this. The guy that just showed me his red and black interior. Stupid asshole. It's cold. So now they know where I live. Like they didn't know before. Perps always watching us. They know where we live. So the stupid neighbor next door. I was finishing my coffee. He comes walking by. I've seen him a couple times on a Friday. Walking by. On my coffee. He goes to the liquor store. He has little bottles of liquor. These perps always go get the little bottles, you know. Instead of, you know, stop drinking. No. They want to get rewarded with the tiny bottles of liquor. I don't give a shit. They don't want to rehab. They don't want to go to rehab and get better, no. They'd rather get drunk off their ass and not take care of the health. And that's why they want us to not take care of ourselves. I got sick with bronchitis like between Thanksgiving and like right before Valentine's Day. But it came in like intervals, on and off. So I've had to go to different doctors. So, you know what I mean? Catching up on my doctor appointments. I want to go back to the workout. I have that. I'm supposed to go back. When I exhausted all my my money to go to and from doctor appointments. And then the dentist, I gotta go back. So annoying. I think they hit our teeth too with the radio waves. I smell vape in my house like every day, like in my room especially. So I'm thinking of the people that live this way, people in the basement. I think they smoke vape in the house. They're not supposed to. I know my tenants upstairs do, and they're not supposed to either. Because we don't want the smell of smoke of any kind in our house. It devalues your property if you own something. Like, I don't own the house, so the perps think I do. Go right ahead and think I do. Whether I do or don't, it's none of your fucking business, first of all. I said I wasn't gonna film them, and they keep walking around anyway. It's gang stalking. Who told the kid to come out at this right this second while I'm recording? Gang stalking bitches. Look at all these cars coming too. It's supposed to be quiet around here. It's Friday. It's like 6 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock at night. I don't even know what time it is right now. There's like 1,000 cars coming. And they're fucking honking. Shut the fuck up. I was watching a very important video of what psychopaths, see in people, like what the signs they're looking for, so they could be, stalkers, basically. So as I'm watching it, I hear vroom, 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 vroom. Right outside my window. I'm like, yeah, keep revving that engine, bitch. I still heard the video, so sucks to be them. If I had my YouTube channel, I would have shared it on my YouTube channel in the comments. But, that means I would have been helping people. So that's why I got taken down, too. I got hacked into my Gmail account. Thanks a lot, Chief Handler. Hope you get your ass kicked. Bully. Fucking retarded bully. He bullies everybody on the internet. He's still allowed to have his channel. Maybe he's not allowed to post anything, but he's allowed to make a channel after channel after channel and keep it up. He says just horrible things about people on their channels. Only gang stalkers would do that. Like, if you're getting gang stalked and you have footage and everything, he'll make fun of you. Like, okay. He's trying to take channels down, too. He's getting paid by them. So I don't even know where I'm going to post any of my videos that I've made over the past year. I do think that my neighbor is going to do more stuff in the backyard. I don't know how much more he can do, because he broke a lot of stuff back there. We had nice, little decorations here and there, but he broke every single one of them. I mean, what else is he going to break? There's literally nothing else he could break. Whatever he breaks, I bring in the house, and I put it, like, in a pile. So I don't know, maybe my brother-in-law will glue it together. It was a cute birdhouse. It looked like a Volkswagen Beetle. It was cute. It was a cute decoration. The birds didn't really go in it. I think you're supposed to put, like, hay in it and bird seed, and then the birds can go in there and make a nest. If you're really going to use it as a birdhouse. It was cute. It was just hanging up on the fence. And he came around on his side and cut the string, so the whole privacy fence we put up fell down. And that was on the gate itself, so he probably just, either he cut the string on the decoration or he just pushed it off and it broke. It didn't break all the way, it broke the wheels. So I brought all that stuff, whatever was broken, I brought it in the house. I mean, it's a nice fence that we put up there. You get over QVC. Probably Amazon has it. But it looks like a real fence. Like, it looks like it has like a vine with leaves and roses, and now they have lights in them, the new ones. And then we put up a different fence, like it looks like straw or whatever, like a tiki bar kind of thing. It's pretty cool. They tried to break that too. I mean, my brother secured it with like very thick, it's plastic ties. You just push it, you pull it through the string, and then you just pull it until it locks. So they had a hard time breaking that. I mean, it's a little tilted, so he probably went back there and just like smushed it more, like on top. we put those there so they wouldn't come into our gate, you know. Well, we might have to get more of that fencing then. We will get an electric shock fence and tie it to them, and then they do that. They go, ah, that'd be great. They went out there like a week ago. It was really nice. It was like 60 degrees out. They went out there, the two of them, Witchy Poo and Bird Smoker. And they were hysterical laughing on the video. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? So you're hysterical laughing, breaking your neighbor's things. Doesn't make sense. Hi, doggy. Hi. They're cute. So, I don't know if that was a dog walk perp. It could be. That's why I said hello to the dog. I mean, I'm on my own property, so it really shouldn't be barking at me. It makes no sense. But, you know, protecting their owner, it's a good dog. Yeah, so he's looking for a fight. That's why he's doing that in the backyard. And I meet up with the other neighbor. Like, I think he got to him. You know what I mean? Like, I think that he got to him again. But he fought with the neighbor. They had a screaming match. And I recorded it and I sent him the video. I said, just keep this video in case he does anything else. And you have the video, you know, you could take him to court. Because it was ridiculous. He's looking for somebody to scream at, so he saw him and screamed at him. And my neighbor, you know, upstairs, he feeds the cats in the neighborhood. We have like this one cat, he's so cute. She came into the garage. I'm like, no, I don't have any food. I didn't have any food, I felt bad. And she just hang down in the garden there. He gives her food in the morning. So he'll put it by the tree. At first he put it on the steps. The guy kicked it down the stairs. And he cleaned it up. And then he put it like in the gate over there behind like the fence. Oh, let me show you. So like behind, not Mickey and Minnie, but behind there, like this area. Got screamed at. Because the birds were eating it too and then pooping all over the car. So the one day that I saw the scream, he's like, hey, he was speaking English too. He don't like America though. You gonna check your phone? He did. He was checking his phone. He saw me recording. And that's how you do it. That's how you get them. They stop shit. They stop doing shit right away. I already had a guy earlier checking his phone, wearing red and black. I was at the coffee shop. Because I'm like the suspicious one. Keep it to myself and not bothering people. Not starting shit with people. So that's weird, right? I guess, in this burger world that we're living in. The ambulances again. I already saw NYPD cars yesterday, like 3 in a row. One had the lights on, but no sirens. Like one in the middle did. Lots of ambulances constantly. Sirens all the time. Usually fire trucks come by too. As soon as they get there. That didn't happen. Just the ambulance, a couple of ambulances, if that's it. But as soon as I left my house, beep, 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 beep. Fuck you. Yeah, so like I was saying before, he's like, I clean it for you. I clean it. He does. He goes out there. The bird shits all over the porch. He was going out there scrubbing it with like soap and like a broom, and then he hosed the stoop. He was doing that. That's neighborly. Then what they did was they took the cat food. They didn't like that he put it near the tree. So he took the cat food and put it in front of my tree and then kicked it. So all the cat food fell. So he wanted us to scream at each other. So I told him when we, before we had our little fight there that he started, because, I mean, come on now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I mean, I try not to fight with people. I try to get along with everybody. I don't want to start shit with people. That's why they try to start me. They want me to fight them. I mean, I guess. Like, I don't really care if they try to fight me. I don't care. They're good. Try to fight me, scream at me all you want. I'm going to record your ass, though. That's what you need to know, you perps out there. I will record you screaming at me, and I will laugh my ass off because you're screaming at me for no reason. Like, I didn't start shit with you. You just come up to me and start screaming. Yeah, you're going to get recorded. I don't start with people. I sit there, have my coffee, I'm on my phone a little bit. I try not to be on my phone too much, but I look up from my phone, and then that's where they give me dirty looks. Like, I can't even look at you. Like, who the fuck are you? Demons, that's who you are. You got demons in you. Anyway, I tell you, people are possessed nowadays. They let themselves be possessed. They do their rituals, they drink alcohol, they smoke, they do drugs, and they let the demons in. It's not my problem. I don't give a shit if the demon is screaming at me. Good. I am not afraid of them. I don't know why they think I am, but who cares? So, yeah. I mean, that's what my neighbors do. Yeah, they tried it again a while ago, a week or two ago. There was a rotten banana behind the tree. They always left banana peels in my backyard. So I figured it was them. I took a picture. The thing is, they're throwing it, like, when they're walking past my house. And they walk fast, so the camera, for some reason, not catching them. And they probably have, like, a Wi-Fi jammer in their pocket or on their phone. There's different Wi-Fi jammers they have. So they probably press it when they pass my house and then throw whatever they have to throw in front of my house, garbage and stuff, so the camera doesn't catch them. Yeah, it was a freaking pig's foot, cooked pig's foot in my driveway right before Halloween. That's not suspicious at all, I guess. It was disgusting. I kicked it right to their side because I know it was from them, so we don't cook pig's feet. We usually eat like pork chop or pork cutlet or sausage, not all the time, once in a while. It's cooked. It's not foot. You don't see a foot. It had fucking nails. It was disgusting. It was gross. So this is what they do, okay? So we made up with each other, my neighbor and me. And he gave me coffee candies. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to share it with people. He felt bad, At least he felt bad, Usually when I've had a lot of bullies my whole life, and they never apologized. Not one of them. They thought they were in the right to bully me, Just like they always do that, right? So the guy I used to call him Patrolman Smurf, I know his name now. He said hello to me yesterday. So I waved, he waved first, and I waved. There's a genuine smile on his face, so, like there was no animosity no more, you know what I mean? But the other guy, go boy, fucking hates me. Because the other guy probably told him don't mess with her no more. Oh, he's mad at me. He came on his friend the other day. He's like, he gives me such a dirty look when he walks in. Like, haha, let's do nothing now. And that's how it's done. Once you show them you're not afraid of them, they get mad. The fact that I'm having all these issues, like with sleeping and everything, like, I was in a lot of pain. Like, I went to Dunkin' the other night for dinner because I didn't have anything to eat. I had a Gatorade. And so that Gatorade helped. I had half the Gatorade, and then I drank the rest this morning. And I had water. Then I had coffee. Then I had more water. I'm drinking as much water as I possibly can to get my fluids. So I'm saying, like, I do like this before bed. 20 like this, 20 of those before bed. And it loosens up, the blood flow. after I was going to exercise at this place, my insurance covered it. I was doing that. I was doing stuff with my hands. I got carpal tunnel. The exercise bike, I was losing weight. I lost a lot of weight. And because I had these cysts on my ovaries, they were getting in the way. And I went to the hospital because they needed me in the hospital. It was like, I had those videos on YouTube also. They didn't want me to sleep while I was in there. So they were screaming every night. I was in there, I think, 3 days. I got out on Halloween. So yeah, I was screaming. They were all screaming. They all slept during the day. And they all woke up as soon as, like, I want to say it was like when the night nurses came. So whatever time that was, that's when they all rang the bell at the same time. They all rang, "Help me! Help me! Help me!" It's like, go fuck yourselves. You know, because I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't sit up in the bed. I had to sit in the chair. I was in a lot of pain. So I was like, fuck these perps. And I started walking around the whole area that I was with. You know, the station where they are. And I kept walking around like 3 or 4 times a day. And it made the swelling go down. So I was able to leave within 3 days. So they wanted me in the hospital so I could get gang stalked. That was the psych ward on the other side. My side had, you know, people who came from the emergency room and needed help. But one time they were kind of torturing this one young guy. And they told him, just sing the Dreidel song. I didn't record it because I was on the phone with my friend, but I'm like, you hear this shit? He goes, what the fuck? And they were laughing at him. Like, he thought they were his friends and everything. They were laughing at him. I was like, for reals? I had a nurse with a little bit of attitude. It was a women nurse. I didn't get an attitude with her at all. She had her snake ring. You know, there's a lot of witches in the nursing, you know, industry and the doctors and everything. They do rituals. Because you can't be important like that without doing the rituals. So, which sucks. That's another reason why I don't like going to the hospital. But they need people like us who believe in Christ and everything. They need our energy. That's why I didn't, act out while I'm there. I only ring the bell if I need their help. Like, you know, when I started feeling better, I felt weird, like I needed help using the bathroom. I was like, I don't feel like bothering you. She goes, no, you go to the bathroom, you ring the bell while you're in there when you finish. I'm like, okay. Like, I felt weird about it, you know, because I'm used to doing that stuff by myself. And I was so swollen. I was swollen while I was in there. So she's like, that's our job. And she's like, she was nice to me after that, you know. She realized, you know, I don't do things like, oh, you have to help me, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't scream and cry for every little fucking thing. Like, my father was like that. They mess with his brain. This is why them gang stalked. He went into the military, and he couldn't cut it in the military. They let him go. I didn't know this until, like, after he passed. I wanted to be a stroke after stroke after stroke. So we were home a lot, all of us. Back and forth to, like, physical therapy, and he went to the nursing home eventually because I think he was already brain dead at that point. And there was so much shit. It was 24/7. And they weren't giving him any, like, home health aides and all that. He kept chasing them away. And he was psycho. They put a straitjacket on him when he went to the hospital. Because he was just screaming. When I saw that, I was like, I am not doing that. If I go to the hospital, I am not fucking going crazy like that. There's no reason for it, you know? But they gave him the disability that he had. I mean, I understand it was difficult for him to walk around and everything, but he was fine until he had the stroke. I think that they gave him the stroke. You know, these gang stalking bitches. Back in the day, they put him in a psych ward, and they did shock therapy on him. This is before I was born. So they probably did that to him in the military, then realized, oh wait, we can't use you. That's what they do, though. They put you onto the MK Ultra mind control machine, and then they start erasing your memories, so you lose control of your bowels, your bladder. Yeah, it's not fun. They still do shock therapy now. Well, they've always done it. They said they stopped doing that and then they started up again. No, they've always kept doing it. You know, if you tell the truth about anything, oh my God, they just put you away. So don't ever tell your family that you know any of this kind of stuff. Because I was told I had that too, and I don't. And Chief Hamlin's not the only one that said it. And I defended myself. I was like, well, the doctor did not say I have that, so... Yeah, he put me on medicine too. He gave me a seizure, so I don't have to be on medication ever again. Not for that. They all of them cause seizures. So, like, thanks for the extra shit that I didn't need. You know what I mean? Like, all they care about is putting you on medication. They did to my dad too. He refused to take it. And then when he passed, I found an Illuminati form that he filled out in 1965, it said. And it had a stamp on it with a pentagram and a Baphomet on it. Yeah. It said Militia de Illuminati.
Look how many birds. Look at this.
Better. I know. Why? Why do you think?
There's a lot of starlings. Yeah, they were invasive species in Britain. So one of them, I don't know who it was, brought them here to New York. You know, we got a lot of starlings. Look at all the trees. Every tree has starlings on it. Every tree. One time I was taking a picture of the starlings. Look how many starlings. One time I was coming home from Duncan, I was taking a picture. There was so many on the one tree at the corner. And all of a sudden somebody looked up and they're like, whoa, like they didn't realize, look at all the birds, look how many, there's so many. Especially this time. Here comes purple. Everyone's got to wear red. Everybody's been using their Target bag. So every time I go to a store, I use my Target bag now. Yeah, they don't like that too much. Oh well, I don't like getting gang stalked. You hear the sirens? Oh, you hear the birds? They make a clicking noise. They do like an R2-D2 noise. And mockingbirds do that noise too. And there's the sirens. There's the husky. Oh, the dog walker perp. Cute dog. I think it's the same. There's a guy that used to come around with glasses and he used to walk a husky every day. As soon as I would sit out here. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a cute dog. He gave me such a bad face. Like, he was like, oh, why are you talking to me? Kind of face. And then I did it even more. Because the more they get aggravated, the more I'm going to say something. Because why are you going to try to get me aggravated? You're walking a dog. Dogs are cute. And you can tell some of the dogs, they look at you and they want you to pet them. They want to talk. They want you to talk to them. Like, these fucking gangsters don't give two shits about the dogs. They walk the dog to try to frighten us, you know, to be scared of dogs. You saw that dog, he looked at me like he was gonna bark, and I said hello to it, and then I walked away. Usually dogs, they come up the step and they want me to pet them. Because I love doggies. And that's why the perps come around with dogs. They come around with dogs because they know that I like dogs, I love dogs. We have a family dog. And her tail just wags and wags and wags every time she's sleeping. Because she's so lovely and I like to squish her. And then, you know, well, she knows. Dogs can sense these things about people, who's good and who's bad, you know? I mean, they'll be nice to people anyway, but they're like, yeah, oh, I like this person better, you know? Some people get jealous, so. And I don't care. All I know is that's why I have dog walker perps. You know what's funny though? One dog walker perp, he got caught with my sister, who's great. And I seen this dog walker perp a couple times with a big dog. I think he has, I want to say a German Shepherd. But he was picking up after the dog. He made the dog poop in front of my house because that's what they always do. Oh, I see a Target bag. Anyway, he went last. Anyways, and then one day the day I saw him on video, like I was home, I had my cleaning lady, so I was home. he puts the doggy bag in the garbage, and he's talking on his earphones very loudly. I forgot what he said, but it was like, you could tell it was for me to hear. Like, he just, like, nonchalantly just threw his the poopy bag into my pail. And my sister was pulling up, so she saw it. And she should have honked. I would have honked if I had a car. I was like, beep, the fuck out of my driveway. But that's just me. All right, I gotta go in. It's fucking cold. But, I gotta just say that kind of stuff about perps. Like, look at this ice cream thing. That's fucking gross. But that's what they do. They're gross. So they got dirt. They put gross. It's not the wind. I'm going in. Any more perps before I go in? It's probably because it's too cold. They're too cold. They're too scared to come out when it's cold. Good. I'll hear them later on camera.